in last lecture we have discussed about the physical classification of matter, in which we have discussed solid, liquid and gases. We have discussed about solids, the properties of solid, liquid and gases. And the question which will be raised in that particular topic, just like I can say, question can be there, how can we say that the water is liquid? Very simple, because the water contains the property of liquid. What are the properties of liquid? It do not have fixed shape, have fixed volume. Intermolecular forces are more than solid, less than gas. All these properties, whatever are the liquid, these properties are of water. That's why water is liquid. Another one question we have discussed: how can we say that air is a matter? There I have given you an example that through an activity we can prove that air is a mixture. Fill air in any particular, just like I have given you example in very small balloon. When we fill air in a balloon become very large, which shows that air is occupying space. That's why air is a matter. Because in matter I told you that there are two conditions: should occupy space and that particular substance should have mass. Today we are going to discuss about the chemical classification of matter. In chemically, the matter can be classified into pure and impure substance. Again, the pure substance is classified as element and compound, and in impure we are having the mixture, right? Now, what are the elements? How can we say that element is pure substance? Now I will define you the pure and impure. How can we say that any particular thing is pure, and how can we say that any particular substance is impure? Just like, suppose that I am having any particular substance, water, right? If in water only water molecules are there, only water molecules, means the composition of water is the composition hydrogen and oxygen in 1:8. That is the composition of water. Suppose that in water something else is mixed. How can we say that impure water is there? Suppose that soil is mixed with it. Suppose that anything else, just like ink, you mix ink with water, we will say that is impure water. Impure means if in any particular substance anything else is mixed, then it will be impure. And if in any substance only one kind of atoms or one kind of molecules are there, means only one kind of molecules or atoms, means just like water, means only water is there, only water molecules are there, then we will say that that is a pure substance. Impure element is there. Element is a substance which is made up of same type of, just like I am having sodium, those substances which are made up of same type of atom. Those substances which are made up of only one kind of atom are known as elements. What means one kind of atom? Just like this substance, you can see in this particular substance only one kind of, only sodium atoms are there. That's why this is called element. And as I told you, if in any particular substance only one kind of things are there, then it is pure. That's why element is a substance which is made up of only one kind of atoms. Simply, you are having one example I have given you. This is a substance which is made up of only one kind of sodium. That's why this particular substance is known as element, right? Similarly, the compound. Now there is a compound. Compound, we will verify the compound. We will study it, how the compound is formed. Just like I am having hydrogen, it is combining with oxygen and form water, right? And we will have to balance it, because the equation should always be balanced. Here I will have to write twice because 2 atoms of oxygen were there. Here it was only 1. That's why I have written here twice. Now oxygen is 2, hydrogen is 4. Here I have to written as twice. Now hydrogen and oxygen are combining together and forming water. What kind of combination it is? It is a chemical combination. How will we say? How can we say that that is the chemical combination? And how can we say that any particular combination is physical? I am taking 2 examples. One hydrogen is combining with oxygen and one water and salt. I'll give you the explanation about the same, that hydrogen is a combustible gas. Combustible means hydrogen can burn just like in our homes LPG used to burn. Similarly, the hydrogen is a combustible gas. Means it can be used as the source of energy. And the another gas is we are having oxygen. You all know oxygen is responsible for burning. If anywhere oxygen will be there, only then the combustion process will take place. If oxygen will not be there, the combustion process will not take place. You have done an activity in junior classes. You have taken 2 candles. One candle is kept in open surface and another candle is covered with a glass. You have seen the candle which was covered with glass, that has been just switch off, means that just within 2 or 1 minute it light off. Why? Because it was covered with a glass where the oxygen get finished out. That's why the combustion process gets stopped. Right? Means here I want to tell you that oxygen is responsible for combustion and hydrogen is a combustible gas. While the water is neither combustible nor responsible for combustion. Means 2 substances are combining together. One was hydrogen and another was oxygen. They were combining together and forming a new substance in which neither the property of hydrogen is there nor the property of oxygen is there. That's why the compound is a pure substance. Because even the compound is made up of 2 or more substances. Just like you have seen hydrogen and oxygen combined together and forming water. Just like I am having C plus O2 forming CO2. It is a compound, right? These elements or these components combining together chemically and forming new substance. In this new substance, the property of its component is not there. Means it is having its own property. Actually, what I am going to tell you, that the compound is formed by 2 or more substances which combine together chemically, and in this particular compound, the property of its component will not be there. So what will be the definition of a compound? Whenever if somebody asks you the definition of compound, it's very simple, sir. Compound, whenever 2 or more substances, whenever 2 or more substances right combine how they combine chemically, and form new substance, and that new substance having new properties. Whenever 2 or more substances combine chemically and form new substance with new properties, that particular substance is known as compound. Two substances you have seen, hydrogen and oxygen combined together, and they are combining together chemically and forming new substance in which neither the property of this particular substance nor the property of this particular substance, it is having its own property. Such kind of substance is known as compound. While the mixture is also formed by two or more substances. Just like the compound is formed by two or more substances, similarly the mixture is also formed by two or more substances, but that combination will be physical combination. When two or more substances combine together in fixed ratio, they form new substance called compound. Similarly, whenever two or more substances combine together physically in any ratio, there is no any, just like I am having a glass of water, right? A glass of water is there. First time what I have mixed 1 spoon of sugar on it. It's a mixture. Suppose that I have taken a glass of water and I just mix only 1 crystal of sugar. It is also a mixture. Means there is no any ratio that how much water should be there and how much sugar or salt should be there. That mixture will form. In mixture there is no any fixed ratio. It is up to you that how much first substance and how much second substance you are mixing together, because that combination is physical. As well as in compound, you have seen that it was not having the property of its component. While if suppose that I am giving you an example of salt solution. Salt solution means water and salt. Whenever you will see that in salt solution the properties of salt as well as water will be there. Means it is not a pure substance. Why it is not pure substance? Because it is containing the property of water as well as salt. While in compound you have seen that it was not having the property of hydrogen and oxygen. That's why it is pure and this is impure. If any particular substance is having its own property, it do not have property of any other, then it is said to be the pure substance. While if any particular substance is having the property of two or more substance, means it is not having its own properties, then it is said to be impure substance. Another very important difference between mixture and compound, that suppose that somebody asks you separate salt from water. From the water solution means salt solution we are having. In salt solution, water and salt will be there. I need that salt from that particular solution. Very simple. You just boil out that particular solution. You will see that the water will get evaporated and the salt will remain on that particular container. What I want to tell you, that the components of mixture, the components of mixture can be separated by physical method. Physical method, just like I just boil the water. I was having a salt solution and I just boil up it. You have seen that the water gets separated as well as the salt gets separated. Means the components of mixture can be separated by physical method. While if somebody will ask you separate hydrogen and oxygen from water, it is not possible physically. The another difference between the mixture and compound is that the components of compound cannot be separated by physical method, while the components of mixture can be separated by physical method. In compound, there will not be the property of its component, while in mixture you will see that the properties of its component will be there on that particular mixture.